So before this video starts, I do just want to say I was using these microphones. It had fallen over, so the microphone was pointing downwards, so the audio is fine, but I am a little bit muddled. You should be okay. Roll the intro. Right, so I'm in Chalkwell. You can't see over that. I've forgotten my light meter. I've got my M3 and I don't know how the triangle works, so I'm going to shoot everything at sunny f16 and hope that works. Today it's like kind of shit, so f11 in light and the sun's just come out. I thought I'd try this. It's shooting directly into the sun, but you never know, it could be okay. So bring it down. It'll probably be fine, it's black and white. So I thought today I'd try, smooth out the wind here. I thought I'd try actually getting out, because the goal was to basically just go POV and see what I could find in Southend / Chalkwell. I was going to start at Chalkwell and walk up to Southend, but the weather has just gone. Despite the fact there's blue sky, it's all grey over there. So I've completely lost the weather. I've lost my light meter. So I've got Delta 400 in here, and then I've got a backup roll of Kentmere 24. I'm going to check that. Kentmere 24. And then I'm halfway through the Delta already from when I was in London. So I'm just going to do sunny f16, as I say, f8 because it's cloudy, and then when it sort of becomes a bit brighter, I'll do f11, and I'll hope that should be enough. Okay, so back on the seafront, I found a way in from there. I'm hoping it's not too windy. This is the first time I've ever used these microphones, so it might not be great. I've got the dead cat on it, it's more like a dead mouse, but fingers crossed. So I'm currently shooting a Leica M3 with a Summicron 50mm f2. 35 would probably be better here because it's more landscapey stuff, but M3 will probably be, or the 50mm will probably be fine. Probably. Let's try these. The little cafe houses up here. Oh, look at that, the sun's come out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's go for this, here we are. So f11 because it's brighter now. Go for this, get the people in. Oh, this could be interesting. I really chose the right time of day here. I'm really hoping it stays like this all afternoon though. It did say, as I was on the train, I could see some of it as well, it was rain. And I don't think the Summicron's weatherproof. Let's give that a go. Oh god, that sea is so bright. Jeez, talk about peaking. It was all of the highlights. Let's give this a go. I wonder if I can get some of the waves crashing. When I was younger there was a storm one day and this entire bit just became absolutely drenched in water, and I wonder if I could just sort of catch some of this water coming over. Whoa. It might not be the best in photograph, I just want to think it's cool. Right, let's do that with that pipe. in front. Oh, I wonder. Let's give that a go. F11 still. Please don't splash, mate. Right. Oh, we'll wait for a big wave to come through, and I reckon there could actually be something there. So, this up ahead got its name because it is exactly what it says on the tin. It's called Toulouse because it used to be public toilets and they turned it into a restaurant. So it's Toulouse, which I always thought was really nice. I like that woman there in the oh. Oh. I really like these little like outcroppings with the water splashing all over them. I really think there's something here with them. Let's give this one a go. Oh, look at that one. That was huge. Let's give that a go. Come on. That was a huge one. I wonder if there's anything with that woman there. I see flowers on the bench. Just gonna put it on 3. It's the flowers and she looked kind of sombre. I wonder what happened there. Here's a fun thing. That big hill up there, I found 50 quid there when I was like 10. I saw a guy who was sitting up there. And on the way back he had like 50 quid that he left behind. I'm like, oh sweet. What a big Lego set. Christ fucking Southend Beach, Jesus Christ. I want to get a pretty good with all the seagulls surrounding me. You're fucking joking. You're all a bunch of dicks. You're all a bunch of dicks. You know, one thing I've learned since shooting street is that I noticed that I do tend to sort of shoot people's backs, and that's due to the fact that confidence is very much key in street. And although I'm getting better every time I go out, there's still some days where I'm just like, oh shit. Because I tend to go out, as you've probably seen from the previous stuff, I go out presenting more male. And that often makes me a bit uncomfortable. But I'm carrying a couple of grand's worth of cameras, and I'd rather not go out looking like some tall fucking trans woman and miss stuff. So, especially with my voice. So I'm a bloke today, and it doesn't always make me feel confident, but it keeps me inconspicuous. That's an interesting place to be doing Bible handouts. You're not really going to get much foot traffic, look at it. So I guess the target demographic around here is like older people walking. So this is the Summicron V5. It's got the collapsible hood. But I really liked it initially. I was like, oh that's sweet, it's got a collapsible hood, I'll never like have issues again. And then I throw it in my bag, and when I take it out it's collapsed, and it's like, oh shit. So I've got to put the lens cap on it every time I throw it in my bag. And also I tend that if I knock it, it sort of goes half, and I don't realise until I've like taken 2 or 3 photographs. So then I get flare. Well, I don't get that much flare because it's a good lens, but you know, that's kind of cool. Let's give that a go. What are we at? F11. Don't tell me the light's fading. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Oh, it's the old Helter Skelter. That was always fun. These people right here in front of the graffiti. God, this is a long... Fucking hell, it should be done by now, right? Oh, there we go. Catch. 2. Bingo. Right. Alpha Delta 400 complete. Kent there. This goes back in the Kent pot. I'll have to remember that. Cheap film. It's like £4 or £5 a roll. Goes in there. Come on, go in. There we are. No, don't get caught. There we are. Go. And that seems to have caught. Yep. Perfect. We'll go on. There we are. Bit stiff, my one. I dropped it. Funnily enough, I dropped it. When was it? Up there. So you might have noticed I put tape on it. That's not crazy. I do have glasses, so that protects my glasses from being scratched. It just looks really janky. Oh, look how clear it is there, and that's where the light source is. That's not fair. Anything there? It's the amusements. Kind of interesting with the bars. You could just shoot through the bars. It's kind of interesting that it's at street level. I'll wait for the cars to fuck off and I'll give it a go. Gotta be quick. Oh! There's a weird elephant. Oh, this is gonna be F5 maybe. The sign's fallen off. And all that we're left with is misshapen or miscoloured paint and, well, yeah, that. Wimpy closed down. Oh. So for those who don't know, in the UK we have a chain in the south called Wimpy, and it's basically just an American diner style thing, but UK. They only exist in the south. I think they're really good, all things considered. I wonder if there's anything there. Frame that. Ow, tree! Jesus. People, I'll wait for them to go on the left side. The Las Vegas sign. 2 bins. Go for 1 in focus, 1 out maybe, but you just get blown out by the highlights back there. That's one thing that I prefer personally. Killing shadow. So let's make it completely black if possible. Keeping the highlights. You probably tell from my channel banner, it's just black where the shadow was in bank and the guy's walking and he's the one that's kept. I don't really like, I like the starkness between the two. Oh, he's cool. Little bird in a bin. You stay there for me, pal. No, you're not, are you? You're gonna fly off again. Yep. God, I hate walking on sand, and it's like one fall over, and I know that this camera's put. You know what? I think this might actually be okay. You've got kind of air backdrop. The sea's kind of busy. The kid's doing interesting things, putting his foot in the sea. The light's fine. Yeah, I didn't crank that correctly. I've locked the shutter. Shit. There we are. Shit. I lost that. Fuck. That's not a bad shot of Southend. Well, through my eyes. See if we can get the camera to feel the same. What are we on? F11? That's fine. Alright, let's give it a go. Just like how the beach curves around and it's all framed okay. It's got everything going on somewhere. No. got 12. Oh shit. I just realised where I am. It's a fucking water fountain. One thing about going somewhere that you've like been so many times, you start to lose what you find interesting because it becomes normal. So I've been to London so many times recently, specifically Oxford Street, things like that, and Soho, and it's sort of not doing it for me right now. So I've come here and not back to London. Though now that I've come here, I remember that I lived here for 8 years, so everything's sort of the same. When you come in here every single weekend, that's interesting, I suppose. When you come in here so often. Oh, that guy might have just helped me there. This guy right here. It's F8, and we'll do it in F11 as well. What a fucking tune. Oh, that's kind of nice. That could be cool. I use my hand as an extra as an extra lens, the bigger lens hood. We'll go in the dodgy alley. Let's go in the dodgy alley. Let's not go to the dodgy alley. There's a good piano, that could work. So for anyone who is curious, all the photos you've seen today have all been developed in Ilford's DDX, which is the Delta developer. I also tried the Kent mirror in it, which I've never done before. So it seems to have come out pretty well. I was going to use Rodinol, but apparently that can come out really grainy, and I'd rather not experiment on something that I want to go right, considering it's my first video. So I hope it's been interesting. I hope the photos have turned out okay. I think there's a couple keepers. There's some not so much keepers. You should have seen some of the bad ones. Whew. And yeah, I hope to see you when I see you. Goodbye.